Hello and welcome to Dario's Comic School, and today we will have a rest day. I wanted to put in the push, pull and legs, but we have the legs day tomorrow, and I wanted to show you how I rest from time to time. And today, as you can see here, I have my acrylic paints, and here I have the story we will build together tomorrow or the day after. Tomorrow I'll give a workshop for kids and teenagers. And this is my rest day, and I'm painting up Magic the Gathering cards, and I'm altering them just for fun. And I'm sharing this. I hope it doesn't lead to unsubscribing people. This channel is about making comics, but it's more than that. So I am glad that the channel is kind of exploding with the latest two videos. And let me show you a couple of cards and things I'm drawing and the process that I was making yesterday and why I decided to take a rest day before I come back with the comic story. So, as you know, I'm a comic artist and this is the comic school. Let me put this a bit better. Let me show you. Here is my acrylic paints. They call this a wet palette, and you might say, oh Dario, you're a comic artist, why would you need that? As you can see, this is a cover from my friend and mentor Ralph NIESE. I will show it in a second a bit more close. And Ralph NIESE, not only did he make comics, like great comics, and great pulp comics with beautiful babes. I have a review on this. Check out my spotlights for Ralph NIESE. And as you can see, look at this, like great artwork. People with guns, shootouts, just amazing artwork. So check out my channel on Ralph NIESE and you will see that. But as you can see, he was not just, I mean, this was written by someone else, like by, it's in the titles, Olaf Brill. But Ralph NIESE made also great stories. And he drew, he painted, and he colored also up this beautiful comic. I mean, check this out. So, and this is the comic school, and comics might include also painting. We have Alex Ross, and I know Ralph NIESE did this with gouache. And let's talk a bit about influences. As you can see here, I'm penciling up on a Magic the Gathering card, Billy from Predator, and I talk a bit about painting in this video, influences, and about taking a rest day, because the past few days I was kind of I was in the flow of creating comics, and I woke up yesterday, it was a Sunday, and was thinking, okay, let's do this for the guys and girls watching here. Let's not do a really great comic, but just let's put down here like front cover, back cover, page, let's say 0 and the last, like 1 and 24. Then you have the intro page, the outro page, and you have, I guess, 20 pages in between, 22 pages, something like that. And I was kind of laying out, okay, the guy drives, and then we see the big bad, and then he comes to town, and then he meets the beautiful band, and then there's a shootout, something like this. But I was kind of empty, and it's okay to know when you're empty, and as an artist you have to recharge your batteries. So last week here in Germany it was pretty hot, and I play also guitar, and I was hanging out with social people and musicians, and we were playing music, and a good friend of mine had his 30th birthday, and yeah, we all kind of had a lot of fun. And yesterday and this week it was kind of cold, and this is more on philosophy and on staying healthy as an artist, physical and mentally. And sometimes after a big push, you need to kind of sleep or regenerate, and then you can push. And it's kind of this motion you want to go as an artist, but you need to also rest a bit. So, and as you can see, this is where my DNA is. I'm born in 1985, so I soaked up pretty much television and pop culture, and I'm glad I come from this era. And so Predator for me is a pretty cool movie, like not Predator 5, not Predator 4, I don't give a crap, Predator 1 with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And there's a lot to learn about this movie. It's funny, it's a bit silly, they shoot a lot of guns in a jungle, and that's fun. And they're all pumped up. And our society has gotten soft, me probably too. But lately I'm in the gym, I'm pumping iron, I'm getting off cookies, sugar, stuff that doesn't feel as good to my body as it did. Go back to my much older videos during Corona, and you can see I'm much slimmer and kind of depressed because like money is not there, or kind of money is tight due to Corona lockdowns. I can't give workshops. People are not buying my stuff because they have less money, and so on. But when I have time, I return to Magic the Gathering, but also other trading card games. As you can see, I have here also like MetaZoo and different other stuff. And I was creating here some altars for Magic the Gathering, but inspired by The Lord of the Rings long before. This is from 2020, long before there was something of that announced. And I did one altars with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he says, "Get to the chopper." And then yesterday I was kind of feeling a bit burnt out, and I thought to myself, okay man, I want to have a bit of fun, and this is how I have fun. I just pick up a card, and I was putting Joan Rambo on this and painted it on. It's not the best, it's not the worst. I tried, and now I'm doing the whole team, the whole Predator team. I got Mac, I got Hawkins, I got Dylan and Blaine, and this is just for fun. It's kind of for fun, but it's also, I want to put this up on eBay and see if I can sell it. I sold a Pikachu for 20 euros, and yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just have to put this could be the thumbnail, something like this. Sometimes I kind of have to put a bit my brain on hold before it explodes. But tomorrow or the day after will come another comic lesson, and then we'll put together 20 pages of comic, pretty simply and pretty cool. And I wanted to show you that if you're an artist and if you're a comic artist, there is like no right and wrong way. As you can see, kind of paintings and paint came to me. Here Denise Richards, here Ryan Gosling, when I thought to myself, man, I want to get in the best shape of my life. Here Ryan X, and here I'm painting with aquarelle painting. And as you can see, painting sometimes it's just like applying, like you look with your eye and then you see, oh, okay, here it's a bit darker, here it's a bit lighter, there are some light flashing around, and then there you don't put in nothing. And it is also part of the comic school to color things, and to color things the way you want them to be colored. And when I started out, I mean, I always loved painting stuff, but I think I have a love for, as you can see, Magic the Gathering, but I also have a love for tabletop miniatures like Warhammer and all of that stuff. And I think, not to be totally insane, but I think you should follow your artistic callings, because painting up miniatures got me the colors I needed to paint a lot of my pictures and stuff like that. Let me show you something else I'm painting up lately. In 2002, I got also like the itch to paint big paintings. This almost doesn't fit in here, but as you can see, I will show this in another video. It's a bit bigger, but I have the itch to, from time to time, to paint, and I don't know what do I say? I don't know what it does. I mean, maybe, probably, somewhere in the future, I can see myself not coloring digitally, as I'm doing. Focus with my nose. Come on. Not coloring digitally, but maybe one day on a Bristol board, I will paint it up with acrylics or with something else. And I have to say, I love the process of drawing with pens and inks, and I love the process of putting, as you can see here, Billy's muscles. This is like acrylic paint, kind of thick, and just put it on and just trying to find the muscle, give it volume with color. So I hope this video doesn't bomb out the YouTube algorithm. I do care about that, but I don't wanna. I wanna show you what I am and how multifaceted I am. And who knows? Maybe in the future, I gonna produce beautiful pages and beautiful original art, and then put the color on the inks. I don't know if I'm that crazy. And of course, I will talk a lot about comics. But my DNA definitely for a lot of my stuff is like, as you can see, 90s movies, trading card games, computer games, definitely also stuff that goes on in the world, but also like stuff like this. And I will do a video about influences and inspiration, but what you can take with you from this video is probably you have seen, or maybe you're exposed to my DNA, and it's not like I'm telling you this is what you have to watch. You can then backtrack and say, okay, what's my DNA? What were the movies that are the juice of my life? What are the books that influenced me? What is the music I like? What are the music genres, the movie genres? Can I mix Western with military, with muscles, with aliens, with vampires? And I think those are the topics and the videos and the comics and the stories you should talk about. So I would say this is just a coincidence that I get out a vampire book, because I have one of each. But yeah, check out this art. Like, it's pretty badass. Come on, zoom in. You see this? And so, yeah, the telephone's ringing. I picked this up now, and we see us.